For more on the meeting with Trump, his national spokeswoman, Katrina Pierson, is with me now. Katrina, thanks as always for the time. Did the meetings today meet the Trump campaign goals?
Well, yes. There really were no expectations for endorsements today. Mr. Trump just has always been committed to moving towards party unity, and this was one of those opportunities to do that.
Okay, so how important, speaking of unity, is it to Donald Trump to have the so-called establishment back him? I imagine it's just easier if they're with him versus against him, but how does he see it?
Well, I think the way Mr. Trump put it the other day was very simple. You know, he's going to do whatever he can to bring the party together, but there are going to be those who don't want to support him for whatever reason. There are significant differences when it comes to amnesty, when it comes to trade, and those are things that he's not willing to compromise on. But I will say we have party unity. You have Reince Priebus, who came out and said that Mr. Trump was the presumptive nominee. You have other Republicans that have come out. People like Dick Cheney have come out and supported him. We had 6 chairmen of the House support Mr. Trump just yesterday. So we are going to have unity, and for some of those others, it will take a little bit of time, but I'm very confident.
For example, the former Bush presidents, I know, are not going to be going to the convention. Neither is Governor Mitt Romney. I want to ask you more about today, though, because former House Speaker John Boehner says that Speaker Ryan is probably trying to shape some of Trump's policies. Is that true?
I'm not quite sure what Speaker Ryan is wanting to do. Mr. Trump has been very clear that his priorities are national security, jobs, and the economy. And that's been pretty much a clear-cut direction for many Republicans in the base. But we have to look at how things have been governed in the past. There's a lot of voters who were not happy with a $1 trillion stimulus package, and so there are some discrepancies there. And with regards to the former Bushes and Romney, look, I mean, this is probably a good thing because we are not those Republicans. We are Republicans who are inclusive, who have very strong principles, even conservative principles, and that's why Mr. Trump has brought along so many.
So to that point, I think that's why at least some in the party see that if Speaker Ryan would endorse Donald Trump, that on that topic of fiscal, let's call it restraint or discipline, that would be a good person to have in his corner. Is Speaker Ryan's hesitation on Donald Trump's nerves?
No, I don't think so. Mr. Trump is very forward-looking. He's focused on moving towards clinching the nomination, #1, and then going up against Hillary Clinton. This is just a process that we have to go through to get to that point, because Mr. Trump does want everyone to be comfortable with him being the nominee. He's going to continue to bring in millions of new voters in the general. He's already shown that he has crossover appeal with independents and disenfranchised Democrats, and the polling in the swing states just prove that he is the right candidate for November.
Well, as we know, and we did report in Massachusetts, for example, to your point, something like 20,000 voters actually switched parties to be able to vote for Donald Trump. But Senator Lindsey Graham spoke about this cordial, pleasant phone conversation. What did Donald Trump say about that? Because Lindsey Graham has been very colorful in his language at times in regards to Trump's candidacy.
Well, he hasn't really discussed that, but I do think there are a lot of individuals who are coming to Mr. Trump's aid because they do see, if they didn't see it before, Deirdre, they see it now, that there is a lot of energy, a lot of excitement behind Donald Trump's candidacy, and this concept that we do have a pro-America message that is resonating with people all over the country, and that's the team you want to be on.
Katrina, thank you. As always, Katrina Pierson with us there.
Great to be here.
Trump National Spokeswoman. Well,